don't think the boots are in here, so I'm gonna have to go searching regardless. So.
They all think I'm lying.
Was that all? Is that what was there? The trees?
Yeah, there's no boots in her bag.
And the
so
house behind,
I can't
I
do
knew the
anything.
house was behind it, but I've never seen it that visible. Oh yeah. Well, they did just cut them today. Oh, okay.
Forward, horsey.
Bye.
Wait, hold on.
This is how you tack up 101. Hey y'all. So this is how you tack up. So basically throw your saddle pad on. Make sure it's over the withers though, like really far up. I like to measure it so that the strap is like matching where the girth is supposed to be, aka behind their shoulders. If your trainer tells you to put it differently, put it differently. You all gotta remember that this is the way I was taught to tack up. All trainers are different, all barns are different. But anyways, next just put your saddle on. Make sure everything is even. Before I just threw my saddle on, I checked to make sure the other side of the saddle pad was even. And with my saddle, you can't see, but I was standing in front of his head, making sure it was a bit even. Whoa, I'm actually going a lot faster than I thought. Hang on, this is scary. Okay, now I'm just putting the girth on. I will show you guys a close-up soon, but when you're putting your saddle pad and saddle on, don't throw it on. Like, especially with the saddle, if you throw it on their backs, it can be bad. But yeah, it should be over the withers. Why am I talking? Hang on.
Great. What's going on?
Swern, what are you doing?
Hi.
Okay, this is actually really hard to do, to explain when I'm going like really fast, because I would have done it in person, like talked about it in the video while I was recording, but I have social anxiety and I was scared that people would judge me for it, so I just didn't, even though I'm literally recording with a tripod. But anyways, okay, but basically I was taught, so at my first barn I was taught to use the first two billets, which are the girth straps that you see. I'm just going to the other side. Thankfully I can talk about it here. I'm just like fixing it on the other side or whatever. But normally, like most barns teach you to use the first strap and the last strap. So that's what I'm going to teach you guys today, is to use it on the first and last strap. This is my own saddle, by the way. All saddles are all different. Some don't even have a third or first or middle strap because they get pulled off. But yeah, can I move?
Horses actually cannot throw up. Fun fact.
They can't?
No.
See, it shows you what I know about them.
Nice little fun fact there, thank you. So now let's do the martingale. So I use this one. I forget what it's called. I can't remember it's running, standing, or what. But basically the buckle, I did show it to you guys for like half of a second. I thought I showed it for longer, but I clearly didn't. Oh, there's Marin talking to me. Or no, that was Lexi, not Marin. And basically the buckle, you can kind of see it here. Let me freeze it. So you can see that the buckle is on his left, my right. You want to always put stuff on the left side of the horse. I don't know why. It's just how everyone is meant to tack up, I guess. Also, I usually put the martingale on before the girth and everything, but I always forget. So yeah. Anyways, let's unfreeze it. I'm talking too much. So now I'm just gonna undo my girth real quick and slip the martingale through the girth, because that's how you put the bottom martingale part on, I guess. And it's really easy. Just make sure it's straight and whatnot, and you can just slip it through, and it just lays on his belly with the girth. I also forgot to mention with the left side thing, so girths will have a stretchy side and a non-stretchy side, or they will have two stretchy sides. If there's two stretchy sides, it doesn't matter, but if there's one stretchy side, the stretchy side always goes on the left, because when you're on the horse, you always want to tighten your girth from the left side. So yeah, now we're doing boots. So boots are pretty self-explanatory. straps always like go to the outside, whether they curve back or they do it like how mine are. Either way, they have to always be put on to the outside. And I think of it, putting them on, like, they just curve around their little knee, and then it's supposed to, like, lay perfectly on their leg, I guess. But boots are pretty easy. If you're too confused, I would recommend you ask someone from the barn. It took me a while to understand because I just did not understand the concept of boots. But it's really easy once you get to know it. Now it's time to bridle. If you don't own your own horse, always bridle with a helmet on. I'm forced to do this no matter what. It's just for safety precautions, whether you know the horse or not. If you own your own horse in barn, I mean, I guess you don't have to listen to this, but it's still safety precautions. But yeah, I'm struggling. Hang on. Okay, so with bridling, it's kind of a hit-miss situation depending on the horse. Today, Lucas was very tired, so he didn't really mess around that much. But basically, reins over the head always. And then I like to take my right pinky finger and kind of hold the noseband and stuff up, and then use my left hand, to put the bit in his mouth, and then I just pull his ears forward. Never pull them backwards to put them in, if that makes sense, because it can hurt their ears. But easy ways to put the bit in is like cup your hand over the bit and stick your thumb to the back of their gums, because in the back of their mouth where the bit lays, they don't have any teeth there, so you won't get bit. So it's just gums, and you just like press on it or like move your finger around their gums, whatever makes them open their mouth. You can't really see it that well, but I'm doing the noseband, and I did put the martingale part through the noseband as well. And then now I'm doing the throat lash or throat latch, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. I always put 4 fingers and make it one hole tighter than 4 fingers if my 4 fingers can still fit, because it also depends on the horse. If it's a horse that's very lazy, I won't make it super tight, but if it is a horse that's not lazy, I will make it kind of tight, so because it's like more structure for me, I guess. But now I'm just putting the halter back on, so I can put it back in the cross ties, because I forgot to put my water up at the viewing gallery and my phone. So yeah, I also take your horse's forelock out of see, there you go. Always take it out. I always forget to until I come on the horse, but it's okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was at least a little bit helpful. I know I'm not good at doing these kind of videos. What other kind of videos would you like? Anyways, yeah, bye!